So water safety is very important at any age.
But we know it's especially important when babies or toddlers are around.
You know, drowning can happen so quickly in less than 1 inch of water, so it's critical to understand how to prevent accidents. So we asked our mid-morning pediatrician, Dr. Gigi Chawla from Children's Minnesota, to talk to us about this, because we're talking today about one of my biggest fears. My 8-year-old is fine, he can swim, but the 2-year-old and the 4-year-old, it's so scary.
It really is
how quickly drowning can happen.
Exactly. This is a life and death topic, so thanks for taking it on. It's such an important thing. And swim lessons is the most important thing that any family can really invest in.
I know this is big on your agenda these days. Taking
everybody's
the
in
kids.
swim lessons.
Yeah,
Right.
Now that is the best preventative measure to having drowning, but it's still no guarantee.
It's still no guarantee, you know, especially if you're thinking about oceans or lakes. There's going to be rivers, there's going to be a little bit of a tide action going on, and so those things can be dangerous. But really around pools, you know, there's a lot that you can do preventatively to.
Yeah, I think I've read before that parents have an obsession on the quality and expense of a car safety seat. Of a baby seat.
Right.
But the truth is, far more American children die from drowning in their backyard pool.
Absolutely.
So,
Backyard
you know, you could put a
pools.
lock on your back door and probably save more lives than worrying about.
Exactly.
Have a fence.
And not just the, you know, the big pools, but even the little kiddie pools.
Like the kiddie pool.
The kiddie pools, you know, make sure that you're taking out all that water at the end of the day. Remove any little toys that might be around so that kids don't have a tendency to want to go in.
We're also pretty obsessive about life jackets, but I'm always concerned, how do you know that the life jacket fits correctly?
Yeah. Well, first of all, you should look at it and make sure it looks like it's in good condition, that it's approved by the Coast Guard. It's got a seal there. And then once it's fully fastened, and I really like the ones that go between
underneath
the legs.
Yep,
to snap into place. You really want to make sure that you pull up on it and it isn't hitting the chin, right? So it's got to be secure enough. Correct. It's got to be secure enough where it really fits snugly around the chest.
What about bathtubs? Because, I mean, we're talking about an inch of water that you could drown in.
You know, I think it's so easy just to turn your back for a second.
Yeah,
but it really is about the adult, not an older sibling, not anyone else, needs to be watching those kids 100% of the time in the tub too.
Yeah.
There was a lot of news last summer, I remember, about this idea of dry drowning. We didn't really understand what it was. Can you explain for folks, because I think a lot of times they are worried about what this could be.
Right, so dry drowning is that concept of like when you're drinking something and it goes down the wrong pipe and you're coughing and sputtering, you can actually get like a spasm, so the muscle spasm around that. And so you never really truly were submerged in water or got your lungs flooded, but enough to cause a spasm that causes a cascade in which you're coughing. Suddenly your immune system starts to get revved up and you...
And it can happen later? It can happen hours later?
It can happen 8 hours later even. So really making sure that if you have some of those events from even an inch of water or anything else, that you're really looking for coughing and respiratory distress afterwards.
Dr. Gigi, thank you.